Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
I'm Lola.
and we're watching Vinland Saga. Yes!
It's been a bit.
Since we watched it,
Yes, I mean, we told you we were like, most of us were traveling to different locations. But like, we were traveling, and so like, we couldn't film for nearly 2 weeks. So like, we watched episode 14 nearly 2 weeks ago. And why do I have to leave it off?
Don't worry, remember the whole episode.
Thankful that wasn't a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Again, I thought it was such a good episode. I thought it was such a great episode, but very, very tough to watch.
Dark, yeah.
It was very tough to watch, but it's a nice, it's a reminder of who these people are and what they do to like achieve their goals.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was pleasant, but again, I think it was a very well done episode, and so I'm very excited to watch episode 15. Again, I don't think like episode 14 necessarily is gonna connect to like the larger storyline that we're following right now. Yeah, so like there's not much for me to connect it to for like now the next episode. I mean, we have crossed over. I now forgot Mercia, right?
Oh my god.
So like we're in England. So I guess we're coming closer to the place where the Danish army is at, and like maybe we come there today. I mean, in this episode possibly, and we can start achieving whatever we want to achieve, whatever Ashalat's plan is.
I was about to say, who are we?
Whatever Ashalat's plan is, what he wants to achieve.
Because in this show, let me just tell you, I am with, unfortunately, my boy Thorfinn.
Yeah, that's a tough ride to be in.
I'm with Canute. I'm with Leaf. I'm with maybe Ari, you know?
Ari!
Maybe
Our
Ari.
fucking Ari. Where's my boy?
I
have decided that he's my boy. Yeah.
And that's it. That's where it stops.
Who's your favorite character?
I would say Ashalat at this point. I would say Ashalat is my favorite.
I know. I mean, I knew that was gonna be the answer. It just sounded funny. And you were like, "I'm with this." So
I'm not with Ashalat. I'm not with Ashalat at all. I can't call him us. He's not a part of me. I'm not a part of his crew. No, definitely not.
He's not a part of his crew either. He's like, I don't like them. Therefore, I don't like me because like I'm half them.
Well, I don't like that. I'm not a part of that at all. Anything around that.
It is a complicated part to be in. Again, I think Ashalat is the most fascinating character. I still can't, this is how we started every fucking episode, but like we're broken records at this point. We need to know a lot more than we do now, than we do know now.
But we do know a lot more than we did.
Of course. More. Especially the thing like with his mother and like it's sort of like that whole thing and like his speech to Thorfinn about, you know, the, let's say, end times of people. I mean, of a people was kind of very telling, and like just finding out that he hates them, that he hates the Danish, and yet he's like half Danish, was very fascinating. Was really very fascinating to learn, and so like it made it more, let's say, clearer what his goals are, and like. Again, so far it's something like it's about mostly his mother, like in any type of way, like it's about maybe honoring his mother, like that's why he wants to protect her hometown, like he wants Canute to sign something like non-aggression, whatever, with what is the place called, what is the kingdom called, something on them, I think,
Wales.
That's located in Wales. Like he wants that, like we know that of him, and he wants to let's say put Canute as king. That's all very interesting. I'm sure there's even more to his whole character, which is like why I'm very excited to find out more and more about him and to have more interactions between him and Thorfinn. I don't know when we're gonna like leave. Like we saw him for a bit there at at the end of the first part of season 1.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just like, he is still searching, but like we're not gonna see him nor anyone from Iceland until maybe the end of season 1.
I honestly am not
know.
sure. Like, can happen, doesn't have to. He can be in next few episodes. He can be anytime in my mind.
Like, no, he can appear now. Like, the episode would start with him and, like, you know, it'll make sense. I just don't know.
Like, it's not impossible to me, but, like, it's also not impossible that the next time we see him is in the last episode when he finds Thorfinn. Yeah. Like, for us to just see him at one point, to know that he's still searching desperately, is enough to, like, not see him for... again, episodes until he finds him. Yeah. But also who I think has a potential to be my favorite character as well. But like that's just like he has still not done enough, in my opinion, for me to love him.
Canute?
Yeah. But to me, he has potential to be my favorite character, and that's to be the character that I'm gonna really love.
I agree, especially again because of his demeanor and how different he is from everyone else around him.
Especially because for me, like there is always difference between like say favorite and most loved or something like that. They can collide, that they doesn't have to collide. They don't have to be the same character. Yeah. But I don't think Ashla is ever gonna be my most loved character. That's what I really do not think. Where Canute could be. I mean, also Thorfinn as well.
Yeah.
But just there is something about Canute that I really love. You know?
Yeah.
There is something.
I mean, I hope that he, let's say, lives up to the expectations that I now have of him. Imagine he fucking dies in the next 5 episodes.
He can.
Oh my god.
I just don't expect what I expect now.
No, me neither. I because like the way that I really trust Ashalad's vision, and like if Ashalad has this type of like, let's say, faith, maybe not necessarily in Canute, but like maybe in his own ability to put Canute on the throne. I mean, Canute should be like he's next in line on the throne. Like you don't really have to do much, but like for him to become the king of England and Denmark. I was like, what the fuck is it in English? Denmark.
What is Danish?
Well, Danish. That's who you are if you're living in Denmark. Yeah, I was about to say the king of Danish.
I was like, what? That doesn't sound right.
No. Because of like how he presented Canute, I just feel like he's gonna be very important. And I just feel like he's gonna really
so as well.
Maybe be crucial in the changing of ways.
Yeah.
And I would really like that storyline.
Love that, honestly.
I would really like that storyline.
Especially with now us meeting him and how he is and who he is. Yeah. I mean, he's still just a kid. He's very innocent, but he's responsible, you know? Yeah. And I love that about him and cannot wait to find out more. Also, like his and Thorfinn's dynamic. I mean, we talked about all of this.
Yeah, we talked about all this, but like let's remind all ourselves.
Want to see more of that. Would love to see that in this episode again, you know? Yeah. Those are the things that I'm mostly excited the most about.
Me too. We're like halfway through season 1.
Even more, I think.
Yeah, more than halfway through season 1. We're in the much in the second part.
Second season comes out soonish.
Very soon. Like today is December 27th.
15 days,
so
14, something like that.
Yeah, it's coming very soon. But like so far, I'm just really, really enjoying this show. It is like from the things that we have watched, I think it's the most similar to, for me, not necessarily in terms of like, it's not similar at all, but like in terms like I feel like Attack on Titan, it's very different, but I just feel like the heart of it could be the same because it's very much like focused on people who are doing all these things and like the general point of the show. What Sasha's father always says and what Thor's always says, like it comes back to the same thing. And so like it reminds me of that, and I always like that as a thing that I always loved the most in Attack on Titan, and so like I really like it here as well, like that general message.
Reminds me of Vikings, but honestly, let me just tell you.
Like, I mean, it doesn't remind me of Vikings at all. Like, it's just like, it reminds me of Vikings because like we have the same names and everything else, but like the general point of the show and how it goes, it doesn't remind me at all of it.
It reminds me as especially the later season with Ube and everything. It really does remind me of them.
Sure, with Ube
wanting
I
to
can
find
get
another land to live different type of life. They actually, it reminds me a lot to Vikings.
I can get it.
And also, especially because the last episode is the last one and we saw, and we had the same conflicts while watching Vikings the entire time. So yeah, to me, I mean,
I just think it's because maybe in Vikings, like Ube was not the main part of that. You know, in the later seasons it was Ivar, and there was a very different, I guess, message behind that, and Ube was a bit more on the side, but it had that like Ube's idea. Oh God, I love Ube with all my heart.
I mean, to
miss
me,
him.
Even in the beginning with Ragnar and Lagetta, and them having that dream of the farm and the simple life that they didn't have. Yes, there was different topics and as well, but like Viking lasted for 6 seasons and had many more episodes that lasted for 50 minutes, you know. But yeah, it does have the aspect that remind me very much. I mean, it is about Vikings here as well. So it makes sense, you know.
Yeah,
it really does make sense.
Probably most similar, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe the like the heart of it more reminds me of Attack on Titan than it does of Vikings. I guess that's what I was going to.
Yeah. I can't say that, but I see what you...
We don't need to agree on everything.
No, I see what you mean. Just like it's different to me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Let's watch episode 15. I'm very excited for this one. Let's see what happens. Maybe we engage into a battle in this episode.
Okay,
not
that's
really,
not
no.
the truth, yeah.
Like you're near death. Harold.
His brother Harold.
His brother Harold is dead. I guess in battle. God, whenever they like show me a drink, like when they pan on a drink, my mind immediately goes to, is it poisoned? Immediately. I can never get out of that like mindset. He's living life. He's the happiest out of all of them. Could be worse. They could have killed you and taken your food.
Like some other.
He is truly a Viking. Like through and through. Just like a Viking. My God.
What the fuck?
I mean, ask and you shall receive, I guess. Well, when they were complicit in the murder of an entire village, I would fucking be begging for forgiveness. I mean, they didn't do anything.
I was about to say they did not.
He's just a good man. He tried to stop them.
あなたが良き者も悪しき者も等しく愛されるというのなら、何のために無力な私たちを試されるのですか。我らの父よ、私はあなたの愛を疑っています。やめよ。父を疑うだと。そなたそれでも のキリスト教とか恐れを知るがいい。我らが父の愛を疑うことなどあってはならぬ。我が子を愛おしく思わぬ父親などいない。
Does your father love you?
Interesting.
Let's talk about King Swain, whatever his name, as well as God. Oh.
Your father did love you, boy.
Oh my god.
What
are you coming? Good for you, girl. Good for you.
Yeah.
船へ轟くトルケル閣下にもぜひカイロと見せかけて陸路でゲインズ払い雪に振り込められて休息中ってとこが十中八九トルフィンとクルネートだ。
Interesting what name he says Thorfinn.
弁当の用意頼むぜ。500人前を
Oh my god, the people are... They were so excited for them to leave. They were so excited. Now they have no food. Boy, like you live life, but I do not support you. But like you're so funny. I don't know, I find him so funny. Oh god. How many sluts do you need? Almost as much as you do. What did they discuss?
Are you starting in doubt?
Interesting. Wow, he really is a conehead.
Yeah,
he really is a conehead. Ragnar. He's a designated dad. Like, eat your vegetables. That's so sweet.
I really like Ragnar. I'm gonna be so sad if he dies.
He's gonna die. Now suddenly we're all eating together. They're gonna be best friends. They're gonna be best friends. Oh god, when it's like... Like how often does he...
It's gonna make me sad now.
He was a baby. He was a fucking baby. Oh my god, he's fucking instinct. Oh, that was cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ragnar is literally Canute's father.
Yes. So
oh
cute.
my god, he's gonna fucking die. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be so sad. This Ragnar looks like a better man than our Ragnar.
Yeah. See, he says we, but he doesn't mean we. Who the fuck is we?
イングランド兵を蹴散らしたら移動しますんでよろしく。アシェラと連れてこい。今すぐだ。今は前線で指揮を取ってます。話があるならご自分で出向けばいいんじゃないですか。たく狩猟が狩猟なら部下も部下だ。口の利き方も知らん。己の次のルールを見定められて。
No. I'm sorry.
This was the deal.
Oh yeah, they said he can't grow up unless they get rid of him, basically. I mean, what a beautiful shot. What am I talking about? I'm gonna hate you forever. From behind. You better fucking show up to his man's face. You're gonna get him killed. You better fucking stand there.
I'm mad at him in every episode.
I know.
He's gonna be so heartbroken.
Did I finish his soup?
貴殿には感謝しております。あの腰抜け王子をよくぞ今日まで生かしてくださった。そして貴殿の死がさらなる成長を促すでしょう。お役目は今日から私が引き継ぎます。イングランド兵に殺された貴殿の代わりにね。不足なくわしの後を引き継ぎ。
Deja vu.
I wanted to say, but then he said they'll say that he was killed by the English. I wanted to say that Canute and Thorfinn are gonna hate him and want him dead. He's younger.
そして王陛下はデンマーク王国の分裂を恐れたのだろう。おそらく一つの決断を内心に下された。両殿下のうちどちらかを殺そうと。スネモが王子を。こたび王陛下が殿下を戦場へ伴ったのだ。殿下を戦死させるためだ。心せよ。クノート殿下の真の敵は今やお父上のすべん王陛下その人なのだ。亡命しろ。もはやそれしかない。ねえ、なんてこって早めに言ってくれよ。そういうことだよ。頼む。最後に一目でいい。一目でかい。お別れや。ダメだ。殿下。戦が終わったら。一緒に鶏料理でも。きっと。王陛下喜んでくだ
What is this show?
No, fucking no. I feel like we've been in 15 episodes, cried in like 14 or something. Like, oh god, let's chill for a bit, people. Like, why do we need to do this every fucking episode? Like, what is this now? Okay.
Another good episode, another one that made me not feel fondly. Fondly? Is that a word?
Sure, fondly.
Of Ashlad.
Look, Ashlad has not been the easiest person to like in the
That's
last...
what I wanted to say. Even like, because
2
love,
episodes?
zero love that I feel for that man. Like, there is, I don't think, like, maybe if he dies at some no, maybe I'm gonna feel something for him if he has deep conversation with Thorfinn. But I don't think, I honestly, let me put it on record. We'll see if I'm gonna laugh at it in a few years, you know. But like, I really don't feel that like I'm gonna care for him, love him, you know, be emotionally attached to him.
I have a weird, I have a strange relationship with Ashalad.
I mean, me too.
I can't really describe it. I feel mad when I'm watching him doing what he is doing. At the same time, I understand why he is doing the things that he is doing. Like, we talked about this a couple episodes back when they first mentioned this plan, but I forgot because it's been 2 weeks for us since we watched episode 14. So, like, I forgot about it. I think they talked about it in episode 14 or 13. I can't quite remember which one it was. But, like, they mentioned something along the lines of, like, I don't know, how Canute can never grow up because Ragnar is kind of stopping him from growing up. Like, Ragnar is really shielding him from the world.
As he should. And his fucking father gave him no love. That's what Ragnar gave him. Didn't teach him anything. That's what Ragnar did. Tried to kill him. Ragnar is constantly trying to stop that. He would be dead 100 times at this point if there was no Ragnar.
I agree with that for our worldview. But, like, for what they need Canute to be... and they need him to be king, then they need something different from him. They don't. It's not like Ashalot cares about Canute's well-being and what will be best for him. You know, it's just he is of the mindset of like, this person has to be king, and for him to be king, and for me to be able to, like, in a way, let's say, control him, I need him to grow up. I need him to go through this because now he has lost the person that has protected him throughout his entire life. I understand his, let's say, reasonings. I mean, it's pretty clear. Like, there's nothing to not understand there. You know, it's kind of pretty clear what he wants to do with that. And, like, it's just, again, I just feel very complicated about him because, like, when I'm watching him, I'm, like, so mad at him. But I can't say that I hate him, or even... I can't even say that I dislike him. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not complicated to me at all. Like, I don't hate him. I hate his actions. I really do. It's not hard to understand them. They're right there. It's not hard to understand why he's doing what he's doing.
Like, even when he killed the villagers.
It's like the thing, but, like, it doesn't excuse him. It just explains why he's doing what he's doing, and that's fine. Yeah. But, like, all the good people that we had on this show are dead because of him. Yeah. Even worse with some, you know? All the innocent people. And that makes me, at least at this point, I don't think I will feel warm and love towards him, because I will always have in mind of all the people that constantly died through this 15 episodes because of his actions. Yeah. Do I think his story is compelling and very interesting? In every episode, even in this one with killing Ragnar, yes, I really do. And with him wanting to make Canute grow up, which is in some way needed, especially completely needed for his plan that he wants to achieve. But, like, for me, I'm watching this show and I see Canute and I understand that, like, that he would be dead, and that he like, Ragnar is the only person who took care of him, who loved him through his entire life, and now he is dead because of Ashol. He killed him, you know. And that makes me hate his actions, hate what he is doing. Like, I can't hate him just because he's very compelling and interesting character. That's why I can't hate him. You know. And again, he did grow up in a way that he did grow up. And that kind of completely explains why he's here and who he is right now as a person. I mean, again, explains, does not justify, you know, at least in my mind.
I mean, we still don't like fully know like the extent of how he's grown up and everything. We kind of made that story as we go, like with the information that has been given to us. But like you can deduct. Yeah. You can deduct a lot from it. It's not like this big mystery. I'm sure there's going to be more depth to it, and I guess we're going to get into that. Maybe even in season 1, definitely, like as we go further along. But what was the end of that sentence? I think that was the end of the sentence. Like it sounded like I had more to say. That was just what I wanted to say.
Yes, and I think I said about him.
Yeah.
What I know.
So he did this in this episode. He killed Ragnar. I was like, fucking deja vu.
I mean, we expected
Here we go again. Like, make me a promise that you're gonna protect Canute, much like, you know, Thor's asked him to promise to take care of not Thorfinn. He made him promise to not harm his people there, to not take revenge on Iceland, to not take any slaves and everything. Like it was more of for Thor, like it was even more of a, like, of course Thorfinn as well, but like even more so than Thorfinn, it was like also everyone else, you know. And Ragnar was just like really concentrating on Canute, and nothing beyond that. And he really was father figure to him. He was his father growing up. Like the king, just a sperm donor, like nothing.
Honestly,
more.
I was so shocked.
Nothing less.
I mean, it makes completely sense.
I think we mentioned this one. Like he said, like his son is staying to fight. And we were just like, why would you put your son in this position? But like, when you know that he cannot fight, when you know that he can't do anything, but like that he's gonna die.
But I think our conclusion with that was to make him stronger, to put him in this, like, you know, like how they throw babies in the pool when they are like 1 year old, so they
I know,
swim.
but like to me, that seemed like too big of a risk to take.
Yeah,
like, he is so young, and I was like, why would?
But
I
didn't know that he had another son alive. So like, if he kills his only son, makes no sense. So like this way you make him stronger, maybe, you know.
Yeah. Now it makes complete sense. Like he wanted his son to die.
Yeah.
And not only his son, he was about to kill how many people of his? 4,000. 4,000 of his fucking army. What a man! What a king! Wow, great. So I didn't have a high opinion of King Sweyn, whatever his name is, like from the get-go, but now I have like an even lower opinion of him. Yeah. He's really just unpleasant, and it made me really sad to see like that Canute liked to cook and cooked something and brought his father food because he was so happy and he wanted his father to taste it. And like Ragnar, again, as always, is just sitting right next to him. When that happens, and his father just throws away the plate. He's like, you know, that's the thing that servants do, and you're the son of a king. Like, you should not be doing these things. Yeah, you're not a slave. And like that just, it broke my heart to see that. And even more broke my heart to see that like Ragnar was always there for him, and now he's gone. And like that's really gonna force Canute to grow up. And I don't want people to fucking grow up because of personal tragedies that happen that don't need to fucking happen, you know. Like, did I want to see fucking Thorfinn grow up this fast because his father was killed in front of him? No, fuck no. Like, I would rather have Thorfinn not know how to use a fucking weapon to save his own life than do this. You know, I don't think nothing there is worth it to me. But
like when Ragnar died, like Ashalat said that like it's gonna be like he died fighting English soldiers. But before that, I thought, oh my god, this is gonna, like, they're gonna have such a big similarity, like Canute and Thorfinn. They're gonna have the same thing, hatred for Ashalat, and like want to revenge their fathers, actually, you know. But like maybe Canute's not gonna know.
Canute is not gonna know. I wonder if Thorfinn is gonna have some suspicions about this. About the way that he was killed, because like Thorfinn immediately kind of reacted. That was to me interesting. Like he was eating. And he immediately, when he heard footsteps and he reacted, and like you wouldn't necessarily think that he would react to that, but it's almost as if he felt. It's almost as if he felt it was like a threatening presence.
And he wanted to protect them.
I found that very...
Yeah, like he wanted to protect them.
Because like he was going with the rabbit. And Ragnar was like, you need vegetables. I mean, Ragnar was being an opportunist there. He was like, this boy caught meat and we have no meat. We only have vegetables. So come in, Thorfinn, eat with us. Eat with us, but we need to take your food. But it was fine because like they made food and then Thorfinn ate it as well.
And God like, knows when was the last time that Thorfinn ate with somebody around the table.
With the two women.
I know
with
when.
The two fucking women
I was
who
like,
are
God
dead
knows
now.
because I don't
One
want
is
to...
maybe like...
Shocking. Who was also the one who led the army when they died.
Look, this is just...
Exactly.
Going from bad to bad. Honestly,
exactly.
Like nothing here is pleasant. But I thought that was like a really nice scene. And before that, I guess to continue with Canute and his father, I thought it was very interesting. Like that was the first moment that I thought that his relationship with his father is like bad. When the I also really like the scene when the priest was praying to God and he was like talking, Father, basically you made us in your image, but you gave us no power. So like why do you place us in these trials and tribulations? Like because of the horror that he has seen happen in front of him to people, who were also Christians and they have died in such an awful manner. And I feel like if you're like a person of faith, it's very normal to like when these types of things happen, these tragedies, that you would question it. And that's what the priest was doing. And he said like, I am starting to, I don't know, did he say like something like doubt you?
Father.
Yeah, Father, I'm starting to doubt you. And like then Canute stood up.
That's really triggered Canute.
Yeah, Canute stood up and so like he started speaking about, how are you really questioning God or whatever. And I thought it was just about the religion.
But he also mentioned the word Father.
Later when
even
he
in the
said,
beginning, but like later it sounded differently.
Yeah, but like he said like, are you doubting, Father, whatever? And then he said like all fathers love their sons. And then I was like, oh wait.
Yeah.
And then it made sense that he is kind of connecting that to his father and him having to convince himself basically that his father has to care about him because all fathers have to care about their children. Then that scene made more sense to me. Because I was like, I mean, maybe it could have been just about him, being very even more religious, I guess, than the priest, and like standing up for that. But it was about connecting to his father. I really loved it, and that's the moment that I guess realized that his relationship with his father is much more complicated than I thought it was. Like I thought it was like not a loving relationship.
Me
like
too.
His father, like, but like that was kind of like, let's say, expected maybe in those times.
Me too.
But like when he said that, I was like, oh, there's more to it. And so like I really like that moment, and I really like the depth that it gives now to Canute as well. I mean, I'm gonna hate this. I'm gonna hate that he has to now go through life without Ragnar, but I am in a way excited to see like how his character develops now.
And also, to me, a relationship between him and Thorfinn, I think now it's gonna be much, maybe even deeper one, because like I think Thorfinn's been through this already, and Thorfinn knows the pain of losing a father.
Yeah, I wonder how Thorfinn is gonna if he's even gonna approach that.
I don't know if he's gonna suspect something, or I'm not sure.
I don't know. I really wonder how he's gonna because I mean Canute lost basically a father.
Yeah.
And I wonder how he's gonna if Thorfinn, if that I'm sure he's gonna have some sympathy for him.
Yeah, I
now,
think so.
And that might make him I can see a scene where Thorfinn just he's sitting, he caught a rabbit, and if Canute is next, he's take the fucking rabbit or something.
Even now, to me, because they kind of connected in some way over that dinner that they had, because Thorfinn didn't have that for so long, I mean, basically his entire life since his father died and he went with Vikings, But he even, like we said, he felt he wanted to protect them in that moment, and now I think he's gonna want to protect maybe Canute.
I think that could be very interesting. Like, I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, I still hate that Ragnar had to die for all this to happen, but like, it was very expected.
Yeah,
it was very expected. I mean, since the fucking beginning, basically, because he was protecting him for so long. It was only really a matter of time.
The moment they said that, scene, something along the lines like that Ragnar is stopping him from growing up.
Yeah,
or something that
was like, it's just a matter of time. I didn't necessarily think it's gonna be this episode, but like, yeah, it makes sense.
I didn't think which episode it's gonna be in, like. But the second day when he started walking alone.
Yeah, that was the moment. Was the moment that was like, this fucking episode.
Of course, after the beautiful dinner and
but like,
all
because we forgot about the plan.
Yeah.
When he said like, it's time for the plan, I was like, what
you even said in the episode,
No, I asked like, what plan? Because like, I forgot. And then when we heard him, when we saw him alone, it was like that.
Honestly, I'm not excited about the next episode. Like, to me, it's not like nothing. Like I would say I want to skip the next episode because I don't want to see the part where like Canute is in pain, but he's gonna continue being in pain, just like Thorfinn's gonna
skip that.
Yeah,
like Thorfinn has been in pain since episode 4.
Yeah,
like it's not like, oh, we'll skip episode 5, he's gonna be good.
Yeah,
like it's been getting downhill, people, down fucking hill. So that's great. But like another thing that again Canute and his father that we learned is of course that his father kind of wanted him dead, and there's like people have, I guess, split into factions in this place or whatever. He mentioned the place. Whether they want...
It's half-half, yeah. They want Canute
and then King Harold. We already had one King Harold, okay?
We don't need one.
We don't need another one.
Nor did we like the first one, and I have a feeling I would hate the second one as well.
Same. I think Canute is different. And you need it.
I think we definitely see that Canute is different.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think he's definitely gonna be one of the main characters.
That's like my problem. Like Ashalad is working towards a goal that I want him to work towards, like putting Canute in charge. Yeah. And the way that he's doing, I like hate everything about it. Yeah, but like we need to. I'm like with you that we need to do that. Like I really believe that Canute in a power position would be a good thing. But like the way that we are doing it is just rough.
Yeah, definitely horrible.
Yeah,
like rough, so not a good, not a strong enough. So,
but no, but like for a second, I was, let's say, happy. Not happy, but like when Ragnar was dying and he told Ashalad like about that problem. And everything that like complicated Ashalad's plan. I was like, good. I thought like fucking good, but like that like that also goes against what I want to happen. Yeah. So like it's ridiculous.
I want Canute to rule just because it would maybe bring end to the Vikings and their ways, maybe, Mm-hmm. But I want Ashalad to lose because of how many people lost.
Oh my god, could you actually imagine if like he puts Canute in charge or whatever, like he becomes like I think Ashalad wants to in a way control Canute, like when he becomes a king, of course, like that gives you a lot of power. And imagine Canute like learns that he has killed Ragnar, and then he fucking, whatever Ashalad wants to protect most, he like destroys that. Like I don't want that for Canute. I don't think Canute would be that, but like somehow like ruins his plan.
Or just kills him.
Maybe he just.
Or just kills him. Like for a second when that happened, and when I thought of the oh my god, that Canute and Thorfinn have the same goal somehow in mind. And when you said when we realized he's not gonna know, and then I thought maybe later, let's say in season 3, he finds out and he snaps. But again, don't want him to kill people
That's the thing. I don't want him to snap.
Yeah.
No, I don't want innocent people in his mother's fucking village to suffer because of
I don't think that's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. I don't think Canute would do that. If he would hurt somebody, that would only be Ashalad. Mm-hmm. He would not hurt other people.
I hope not. No.
Yeah.
But I that's the thing. I felt kind of good. Ashalad's plan got more difficult, and he was like, "What do you mean?"
He said I'm again at the same time I'm very interested to find out in which way Ashalad's gonna deal with us now, like with the, because like this entire time he was protecting Canute because he wants him on throne.
Yeah.
But now he has a really big obstacle.
Yeah.
How he's gonna put him in
like
charge.
The obstacle is the fucking king, okay?
Or Canute's brother.
Yeah, but like the thing is, the king is the first in line of a problem that we have.
But if Canute's brother would die, then
yeah, exactly. Then we solve that. We solve that.
Because if, let's say, if he kills king, we still have a country split in half.
Yeah,
but if he kill his brother,
then there's not much for the king to do.
Harold,
rest in peace. Harold, it's been a good ride, boy. I've seen you for like a second.
But like, we don't know Harold. Maybe he's a...
Imagine Harold being a fucking angel.
He can be. He's a soldier. He's a warrior. He's fighting. He probably wants to kill his brother and rule this kingdom.
Absolutely.
100%. I believe in that.
And me too.
And I want him that.
Everything that King Sweyn wants, I do not want. So, also we have, I guess they were fighting some like other English army there, whatever. Yeah. Because when they came to the door, I first thought, oh, Torkel got here very fast. But they're still on their way. And again, when we found out that the girl from the previous episode came and told them and now they're on their way, I'm like, fucking good. Yeah. Make it as difficult for them as possible. Yeah. Again, I am with their goal. Like, I really, I get fucking Canute to the throne. But maybe not
in those ways.
Yeah, exactly. So, I want you to suffer. I want you to fucking suffer. Yeah. Like, you're gonna do this, let's give you some obstacles to get past now. You know, you wanna go like that? Sure, let's go like that. You know? So, it makes me feel better when their plans don't work out 100%. Yeah. Like, when there's something that stands in the way. I want to mention for Ragnar, because now he's dead. I just think he was what a fucking good, decent human. But what a good, decent human he was. I want to apologize to him because I'm quite sure that in the first episode or second episode where we know that his name is Ragnar and everything, I was like, huh, imagine you having the same name as our Ragnar, you know? Deserved, boy. You were a better man than he was. Yeah. You were really truly a better man than he was. What I thought was very interesting and very, I don't know if it's sad or bittersweet, when he was dying and he fell to the ground and he grabbed his sword, because now he's technically Christian or whatever, but for Vikings, I guess you have to die with holding a weapon to go to Valhalla. I thought that was very interesting. Mm-hmm. That he is now Christian. Was he just Christian because Canute was, and so he was. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that at all. He just grabbed his.
I thought he wanted to fight.
Oh yeah, no. He grabbed. I remember reading. I feel 10 episodes ago, someone said that in Vikings culture, it is believed you have to hold the weapon because that's the warrior. Yeah. You have to hold the weapon to go to Valhalla. I think someone mentioned it in the terms of that Taurus was not holding a weapon when he died, and that they think that also Thorfinn is mad because of that, because he doesn't think how his father went to Valhalla.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I thought that was interesting. So I remembered that, and when he grabbed that sword, I was like, oh.
Yeah, they didn't pick up on that. I thought he grabbed it because he realized that the danger is their plan is to kill him, so he's gonna try to fight. Yeah,
I at this point when he said everything, he was already kind of resigned to dying. Yeah. He just asked. He grabbed that and asked, can he see just the prince one last time? And of course, Sasha said no because he was gonna die in 10 seconds. There was nothing.
Oh, okay, that point. Oh, I thought when before they stabbed him.
He fell.
Oh, okay. I thought before they stabbed him.
This is when he already fell. He grabbed his sword.
Now that makes sense honestly because your story did not make sense at all because why would he grab the weapon and not want to fight them? There is just two guys in front of him. He didn't know that they plan to kill him from behind.
At that point,
as cowards and bitches they are.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking from behind.
Horse.
Fucking from behind. You know who would never do that?
Thors
or Torkel.
Yes, never.
Thorfinn.
Only Ashalad.
Torkel could.
Only Ashalad. You know?
Just I was gonna be really mad if he didn't show up to his face. I'm you're gonna fucking get this man killed. Go there and
not
stand
any
there
less
and look
mad.
at his fucking
Not
eyes.
any less mad.
True.
Not any less mad.
True, but just I just really liked it. Oh, I just want to also mention, I thought this episode specifically, the scenery was stunning. I really love the colors of this episode, and like it seemed like a twilight, and like
seemed
a twilight.
Like dying.
It seemed like the twilight of Ragnar's life, basically. Yes. And now, you know, with every end comes a new beginning, and like I think that new beginning is for Canute, and like maybe the progression that he has. That again, I hate that he has. Like, I protect children. Like, this is what I'm thinking. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, for like Attack on Titan and Vikings, if I can keep the children away from the forest. Like, protect them. I don't want them to have to become this for the fucking betterment of the world. They should never, children should never have to grow up so fast because of some other plans. I agree. This should never be happening.
Yes, and I know this is not gonna happen, but what would make me happy? I know that's not gonna happen. Look, like, it's just like saying...
Why are you smiling? Where are you going with that?
No, because it's so ridiculous what I want to say, because it's not gonna happen. But you said, like, maybe he's gonna die. Maybe Canute is gonna take revenge on him or something like that. Yeah, but maybe he's just gonna kill him or something like that. But before he dies, he tells him that he's not gonna take care of his people, you know.
Of
course he's gonna take care, but like just to
one
know,
more blow.
Yeah, to this one to die thinking that his plan didn't. That'd be so good. Like, yes,
fucking cruel.
Yeah, I'm so.
We should be better than this. That's my whole point. We should fucking rise above this. Like, if people like Ashala want to be like Ashala, then like the Vikings and everything, you do fucking you. We have to be better than that.
Exactly. And here I am saying...
I'm kidding. At some points, I'm like, why should they be like... You know, like, when they say, like, if we do this, we're the same as them. No, fucking do that. They're awful people. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, like, I get it. Like, you should never... I don't think you should ever cross those lines because of your own sake.
Yeah, I agree. Just
so, like, I would wonder
I don't want that
for
Canute. I don't want for Canute to kill Ashala, to kill people, you know. But at the same time, look what Ashala did. Mm-hmm. I mean, his entire life, but like especially to Canute, especially to Thorfinn, you know.
Ashala really, boy, these last few episodes, rough, fucking rough. Ashala, really, like. This was a rough patch. Does this patch end? Does it become better?
I don't know.
Like, who can you kill next episode that I like?
I don't think it's gonna get better at any point. I think it's just gonna be like, we're gonna have maybe some scenes with him and Thorfinn.
Like, is there another father that he can kill from some child?
I don't think so.
Exactly.
We're like in that ways. Yeah, but like I think he's gonna continue doing what he's doing the entire time. Like, it's not like anything in his heart is
nothing
gonna change.
Changed. That boy has a goal. And he has like tunnel vision to that goal.
Can't call him a
I know.
oh my god, that bothered me immediately. So fucking much. We have Thorfinn, we have...
I heard you.
Canute.
When I said boy, I heard your judging.
Yeah.
But like, again,
that name, that nickname is reserved for the boys. You know, some boys.
Man.
Yes.
That man has like tunnel vision to his goal. And again, we kind of maybe, let's say, know the skeleton of his goal, and we might not know a lot more. We don't know. He's still a mystery. Mm-hmm. But like, he has tunnel vision to that goal, and he's gonna do whatever it takes to reach that goal, because like he thinks that is more important, I guess, than the collateral damages that you're gonna leave behind. Because like, it's not like he would kill Ragnar, you know, now just because. Like, he killed Ragnar for a purpose. You know, everyone that he killed was kind of for some type of a purpose that's gonna work towards his greater goal, whatever that is. And I guess we'll see in the end if he achieves it. And like, the karma and the universe would, let's say that he wouldn't achieve the goal because like he has done so many horrible things towards his goal. And so like, I don't know, that's gonna be interesting to see. I really don't know.
We'll see.
I really don't know.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
This is a great episode.
Okay,
this
guys.
was a 10 out of fucking 10 episode for me. This was so good. This was so good.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.